These days, lots of shoppers are on the hunt for value, and many are finding it at growing grocery store chain Aldi.
Seriously, Aldi, if you see this, God bless you, because you are really helping me work on a budget as far as my groceries.
10 cheapest Aldi products that last forever. You don't shop at Aldi to save a little. You shop at Aldi to stop paying forever. Most people spend hundreds every year replacing things they could buy once, if they just knew where to look. By number 1, you'll see a $4 Aldi purchase that eliminates a lifetime expense entirely. Let's start in the cleaning aisle. Desmitize, Radiance Automatic Dishwasher Detergent Packs. Trees Dollar. Walk past dishwasher detergent at any regular store. Cascade costs $15 to $18 for 60 pods. Finish is similar. If you run your dishwasher daily, you're spending $200 plus per year on dishwasher detergent alone. Then there's Aldi's Radiance Automatic Dishwasher Detergent Packs. $3.99 for 40 pods. That's 10 cents per load versus 25 to 30 cents for name brands. Independent testing has compared Radiance directly to Cascade Platinum and Finish Quantum. The results? Virtually identical cleaning performance, same spot prevention on glassware, same clarity, same grease cutting power on baked-on food. But the value goes deeper than the upfront cost. These pods don't degrade or lose effectiveness over time. Buy 3 bags and they'll last 6 months to a year, depending on how often you run your dishwasher. Store them in a dry location, keep the bags sealed, and they remain potent indefinitely. The formula is remarkably stable. The pods don't clump together or dissolve prematurely like cheaper alternatives that fall apart in humid conditions. Each one delivers consistent cleaning power whether you use it tomorrow or 6 months from now. One person in an Aldi Facebook group calculated their savings. I switched from Cascade 3 years ago. I've saved $480 on dishwasher pods. That's insane. And because they're so cheap, you can stock up without guilt. Spend $20, get 200 loads of dishes. That's a year's worth of dishwasher detergent for the price of one name brand container. People who discover Radiance never go back. They become dishwasher detergent evangelists, telling friends and family to stop wasting money on Cascade. Dishwasher pods save you hundreds over time, but what's in the kitchen aisle is where Aldi starts feeling like a cheat code. 9. Crofton Stainless Steel Mixing Bowls, $6.99, set of 3. A set of 3 stainless steel mixing bowls at Aldi costs $6.99. The same quality bowls at kitchen stores like Williams Sonoma or Sur La Table, $25 to $40 for a comparable set. Even at Target or Walmart, you're looking at $15 to $20 for similar quality. These aren't flimsy, lightweight bowls that dent if you look at them wrong. These are proper 18/8 stainless steel, the same material used in restaurant kitchens worldwide. Thick gauge metal, solid construction that feels substantial in your hands, deep enough for actual mixing without ingredients flying everywhere. And they last forever. This isn't an exaggeration. Stainless steel doesn't chip, crack, rust, or degrade under normal use. These bowls will outlive you. Seriously, barring physical destruction like running them over with a car, these bowls have no expiration date. You can use them for everything. Mixing ingredients, obviously, storage in the fridge, serving bowls for parties, double boilers for melting chocolate, ice baths for blanching vegetables, marinating meat overnight, even pet food bowls if you want something indestructible. The largest bowl is big enough for bread dough or salad for a family. The medium is perfect for batters and sauces. The smallest works for prep, beating eggs, measuring ingredients, mixing small quantities. They're dishwasher safe. They don't stain, they don't absorb odors. You can go from mixing raw chicken marinade to salad dressing with just a wash in between. No lingering flavors. One reviewer said, "I got these in 2018. They've survived 2 moves, a toddler, and my husband's cooking experiments. Still perfect, still shiny, still the only bowls I use." Restaurant supply stores sell similar bowls for $8 to $12 each. Aldi sells 3 for $7, and these will last decades. People who buy these end up giving away their old plastic or glass bowls, because once you cook with proper stainless steel bowls, everything else feels inferior. Buy 2 sets for $14, 6 indestructible mixing bowls, set for life. Mixing bowls outlive marriages, but what's in food storage makes them look like a short-term purchase. 8. Crofton glass storage containers, $9.99. Set of 4. Glass storage containers from name brands like Pyrex or Snapware cost $25 to $40 for a set. Aldi's Crofton glass containers, $9.99 for 4 containers with lids. The glass is borosilicate or tempered, the kind that resists thermal shock. You can go from freezer to microwave to dishwasher without shattering. That's not marketing speak. These containers handle temperature extremes that would destroy cheaper glass. The lids seal properly with a 4-hinge locking system, leak-proof for liquids, airtight for storage, and the lids have lasted years for longtime users without warping or losing their seal. Here's why glass containers are the forever purchase. Glass doesn't degrade. It doesn't stain like plastic. It doesn't absorb odors. It doesn't leach chemicals into food. It doesn't get cloudy or discolored over time. Store tomato sauce in plastic containers and they're orange forever. Store it in glass and it washes clean every time. They stack efficiently. The lids nest. The containers fit inside each other. They don't take up excessive cabinet space like mismatched plastic containers. One longtime Aldi shopper posted, "I bought my first set in 2016. 8 years later, I'm still using them daily. The lids still snap. The glass is still clear. Best $10 I ever spent on kitchen stuff." The value is absurd. Buy 2 sets for $20 and you have 8 containers that will last 20 plus years. That's $1 per year per container. Compare that to buying cheap plastic containers that crack, stain, and need replacing every year or 2, or expensive name brand glass that does the same job for triple the price. The only maintenance? Don't drop them on tile floors. But even then, the glass is tempered. It won't shatter into dangerous shards. It crumbles into pebbles. People who switch to these never go back to plastic. The convenience and longevity are too good. Glass containers for 2 decades at $10. The houseware section is where Aldi gets ridiculous. And number 1 costs less than coffee, but replaces something you'll buy for the rest of your life. Keep watching. 7. Easy Home Microfiber Cleaning Cloths, $3.99. Pack of 8. Microfiber cleaning cloths at Target or Walmart, $8 to $12 for a pack of similar quantity, sometimes more for premium versions. Aldi's Easy Home Microfiber Cloths, $3.99 for 8 cloths. And these aren't disposable. These are buy it once, use it for years cloths. Quality microfiber lasts hundreds of washes without losing effectiveness. These Aldi cloths are proper microfiber, the kind with split fibers that actually clean and trap dirt rather than just pushing it around like cheap terry cloth. You can use them for virtually any cleaning task. Glass and mirrors come out streak-free. Kitchen counters get wiped down instantly. They absorb spills and remove grease with ease. Dusting becomes actually effective because the fibers trap dust rather than spreading it through the air. Car detailing, electronics, bathrooms, furniture polish application, stainless steel appliances without leaving fingerprints behind. Each cloth lasts 200 to 300 washes before it starts degrading noticeably. That's literally years of use for a cloth that costs 50 cents. And at that price point, you can designate different colors for different tasks to avoid cross-contamination and replace them guilt-free when they eventually wear out. The absorbency is impressive. One cloth can absorb multiple times its weight in water. Wring it out. Keep cleaning. No paper towels needed. One person shared, "I haven't bought paper towels in 2 years. These cloths do everything. I calculated the savings. Over $200 so far for a $4 pack of cloths. And they're machine washable. Throw them in with regular laundry. Skip the fabric softener, it clogs the fibers, and they come out fresh and ready to clean again." People who switch to microfiber cloths often stop buying paper towels entirely, or reduce usage by 90%. That's $5 to $10 per month saved. Over a year, these $4 cloths save you $60 to $120. Buy 2 packs for $8 and you have 16 cloths that will serve you for half a decade. The environmental impact is substantial too. One reusable microfiber cloth replaces hundreds of paper towels. Less waste, less expense, more effective cleaning. Microfiber cloths pay for themselves in a month. But what's in the kitchen gadget section might be the most underrated buy in the store. 6. Crofton silicone utensils, $2.99 each. A single silicone spatula at Target or Williams-Sonoma, $8 to $15. Aldi's Crofton silicone spatulas, spoons, and turners, $2.99 each. These are heat resistant up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. That means you can leave them in a hot pan without melting. You can use them for everything from scrambling eggs to stirring boiling sauces to scraping the last bit of batter from a bowl. The silicone is thick and durable, not the flimsy kind that tears after a few uses. These hold their shape. The edges are firm enough to scrape bowls clean but flexible enough to get into corners, and silicone is non-reactive. Unlike wooden utensils, which can harbor bacteria and absorb odors, or plastic, which can melt or leach chemicals, silicone is inert. It won't affect food flavor, it won't degrade over time, it won't scratch your non-stick pans. These utensils will last decades with normal use. The only way to destroy them is deliberate abuse, cutting them with knives or exposing them to temperatures beyond their rating. They're dishwasher safe. They don't stain permanently, though they might discolor slightly from turmeric or tomato sauce. But that's cosmetic. They don't rust, crack, or warp. The handles are comfortable and stay cool even when the utensil end is in hot food. The balance is good, not top-heavy like cheap alternatives. One home cook posted, "I've had the same Aldi spatula for 6 years. Use it almost daily. Still looks new. My expensive OXO spatula from before cracked after 2 years. Buy one of each type, spatula, spoon, slotted turner, ladle, for under $12. That's a complete set of non-stick safe utensils that will last longer than your cookware. People who cook regularly wear out utensils every few years. Wooden spoons crack, plastic melts, metal scratches non-stick pans, silicone just keeps working. At $3 each, you can have multiples, 2 spatulas for when one's in the dishwasher, 3 spoons for different tasks. Build a complete silicone utensil collection for $20 to $30 that lasts forever. Silicone utensils last forever, but the next item costs $3.49, and it literally never expires, ever. 5. Baker's Corner Pure Vanilla Extract, $3.49. Real vanilla extract is expensive. McCormick vanilla costs $8 to $12 for 2 ounces at regular stores. Imitation vanilla is cheaper, but tastes fake and ruins baked goods. Aldi's Baker's Corner Pure Vanilla Extract, $3.49 for 2 ounces. Real extract, not imitation. Check the ingredients. Vanilla bean extractives, water, alcohol. That's it. That's real vanilla extract. The same formula as expensive brands, the same quality, just a different label and a much lower price. And vanilla extract doesn't expire. The alcohol preserves the vanilla indefinitely. A bottle can last years if stored properly. Cool, dark place, tightly sealed. It doesn't go bad. It doesn't lose potency. Buy it once and use it until it's empty, however long that takes. Most home bakers use vanilla extract slowly, maybe a teaspoon or 2 per recipe, a few times a month. A 2-ounce bottle contains about 12 teaspoons. That's 12 recipes for under $4. Compare that to buying imitation vanilla for $2.50 that tastes artificial and makes your baked goods taste cheap, or paying $10 for the exact same real vanilla extract in a different bottle with a fancier label. The flavor difference between real and imitation vanilla is dramatic. Real extract has complex, warm, sweet notes that develop during baking. Imitation tastes one-dimensional and slightly chemical. Anyone who bakes regularly can tell the difference immediately. One baker shared, "I did a blind taste test with my family. Cookies made with Aldi vanilla versus McCormick. Nobody could tell the difference, but I saved $7 per bottle." Once you bake with real vanilla at Aldi prices, you'll never go back to imitation. and you'll never pay $10 at regular stores again. Stock up. Buy 3 bottles for $10. Store them in your pantry. They'll last years and save you probably $30 compared to buying equivalent name brand extract. People who bake regularly consider this one of Aldi's best-kept secrets. Quality baking ingredient at discount prices that never expires. That's a permanent pantry staple. We're halfway through, and trust me, the top 3 make everything so far look expensive. Keep watching. 4. Huntington Home Storage Bins with Lids, $4.99. Plastic storage bins at Target or Container Store, $8 to $15 each depending on size. Aldi's Huntington Home Bins, $4.99 for similar capacity. These are the clear plastic bins with snap-on lids, not the fancy modular systems with expensive accessories. Just solid, functional storage containers that do exactly what they're supposed to do, and they last forever. Quality plastic bins don't degrade unless exposed to extreme conditions like direct sunlight or freezing temperatures. Keep them indoors or in a garage, and they'll last decades without cracking, warping, or breaking down. The plastic is thick enough to stack without buckling under weight. The lids seal securely. You can move them without the lid popping off. The latches are sturdy and don't break easily like cheap alternatives. You can use these for seasonal clothing storage, holiday decorations, craft supplies and fabric, tools and hardware, kids' toys and games, pantry overflow, garage organization, basement and attic storage. Basically, anything you need to organize and protect from dust and moisture. The clear plastic lets you see contents without opening them. No more guessing which bin has the Christmas lights. The stackable design maximizes vertical space in closets and garages. One organized Aldi fan posted, "I replaced all my mismatched storage containers with Huntington Home Bins. 12 bins, $60. My garage looks like a Pinterest board now." Same thing at Container Store would have cost $150 easy. Buy 6 bins for $30 and organize an entire closet, garage, or storage room. Those same bins elsewhere would cost $60 to $90, and you'll use them forever. Plastic storage bins are one of those purchases you make once and never replace. They don't wear out. They don't break down. They just sit there holding your stuff for decades. People who organize with these often wish they'd bought more when they had the chance. Aldi cycles through storage products seasonally, so when you see them, stock up. Storage bins last forever and save space. But what's in the cleaning aisle might be the most underrated value in the entire store. 3. Boulder trash bags, $5.99, box of 80. Trash bags are an endless expense. You buy them, you use them, you buy more. Forever, it never stops. But Aldi's Boulder trash bags are so cheap that the expense becomes negligible. $5.99 for 80 bags. That's 7.5 cents per bag for 13-gallon kitchen bags with drawstrings. Compare that to Glad or Hefty, $12 to $15 for 80 bags. Double the price for functionally identical bags. The Boulder bags are strong, double-layered construction, drawstrings that actually work. They don't tear easily when you're stuffing in that last bit of garbage. They don't leak under normal use. They fit standard kitchen trash cans perfectly. And here's why this matters. At 7.5 cents per bag, you stop caring about trash bags. It's such a negligible expense that it disappears from your mental budget entirely. Buy 2 boxes for $12. That's 160 bags. At 1 bag per day, that's 5 months of trash bags for $12. For a year's supply, you'd spend about $25. That's it. Most families spend $60 to $100 per year on trash bags from regular stores. Switching to Aldi saves $35 to $75 annually, every single year. Forever. Someone in an Aldi group did the long-term math. I switched to Boulder bags 12 years ago. Conservative estimate, I've saved over $800 on trash bags. That's a vacation funded by garbage. And the bags don't expire. Buy a year's supply and store them in a closet. They'll be just as effective in 12 months as they are today. No degradation, no loss of strength. This is one of those purchases where the savings are so consistent and reliable that you wonder why anyone buys trash bags anywhere else. People who switch to Boulder bags often buy 6 months worth at a time. Spend $30 once. Forget about trash bags for half a year. The quality is identical to expensive brands. The only difference is the price and the lack of expensive advertising campaigns. We're in the top 2 now. These final items turn one-time purchases into lifetime solutions. 2. Easy Home Spray Bottles, $1.99. Empty spray bottles at Home Depot or hardware stores, $3 to $5 each. Aldi's Easy Home Spray Bottles, $1.99. Why does this matter? Because once you own quality spray bottles, you can make your own cleaning solutions forever. These aren't cheap, flimsy bottles that break after a few uses. The spray mechanism is solid and consistent. The trigger is comfortable for extended use. The bottle is thick enough to withstand drops and pressure without cracking, and they last years. A quality spray bottle used for cleaning solutions will function reliably for 5 to 10 years with normal use. The mechanism doesn't clog, the trigger doesn't break, they just keep working. Here's the forever savings. Buy 4 bottles for $8. Fill them with homemade solutions. All-purpose cleaner, water, vinegar, dish soap. Glass cleaner, water, vinegar, rubbing alcohol. Disinfectant, water and bleach mixed fresh when needed. Degreaser, water, baking soda, dish soap. The ingredients for these solutions cost pennies. A gallon of vinegar costs $3 and makes dozens of bottles of cleaner. A box of baking soda costs $1 and lasts months. You'll spend maybe $10 per year on cleaning supplies instead of $100 plus. One DIY cleaner convert shared, I bought 4 Aldi spray bottles 3 years ago. Haven't bought a single cleaning product since. My cleaning budget went from $40 a month to maybe $3. The bottles still work perfectly. People who switch to refillable spray bottles and homemade cleaners save $100 plus per year on cleaning supplies. The Aldi spray bottles are the enabler that makes it possible. Label them clearly, keep them filled. They'll serve you for years while saving you hundreds of dollars annually. And the environmental impact is significant. You're not throwing away plastic bottles every time a cleaning product runs out. You're refilling the same bottles forever. This is a one-time $2 purchase that transforms cleaning expenses into a negligible cost. Spray bottles enable permanent savings, but there's one item that might be the single best value in the entire store. 1. Ambiano glass measuring cups, $3.99. Set of 3. Pyrex measuring cups at regular stores, $15 to $25 for a set of 3. Aldi's Ambiano glass measuring cups, $3.99 for 3. $4 for 3 glass measuring cups. Let that sink in. These are tempered glass, clear with easy-to-read measurement markings that don't fade or wash off. Standard sizes, 1 cup, 2 cup, 4 cup. Everything you need for any recipe, and they're indestructible in normal use. Glass measuring cups last forever. They don't absorb stains or odors like plastic. They don't warp or melt. The markings don't fade because they're printed on the glass, not stuck on with cheap labels. You can use them for measuring liquids, obviously. Microwaving. They're completely microwave safe. Mixing small batches of dressing or sauce. Melting butter. Serving small portions. Even as small storage containers with covers. They're dishwasher safe. They stack efficiently. They pour cleanly without dripping down the side like cheap measuring cups. This is restaurant quality equipment at absurd prices. Professional kitchens use glass measuring cups because they last decades with heavy daily use. Now you can have the same quality for less than lunch. One professional baker posted this review. I'm a professional baker. I use measuring cups dozens of times per week. My Aldi set is 4 years old and looks brand new. My coworker spent $25 on Pyrex, and they're identical. She was mad when I told her, buy one set for $4 and you're done buying measuring cups for the rest of your life. Unless you break one through extreme clumsiness, these will outlive your kitchen. They'll outlive your house. You could pass them down to your kids. People who discover these often buy extra sets as gifts, because giving someone indestructible measuring cups for $4 is both practical and shows you understand value. The quality is indistinguishable from expensive brands. Same glass, same measurements, same durability, just 75% cheaper. This might be the single best kitchen value at Aldi. A set of tools you'll use multiple times per week for decades, for less than the cost of a coffee. The bottom line, 10 products, $60 total, hundreds saved every single year. Dishwasher pods at 10 cents per load, mixing bowls that outlive you, measuring cups for less than coffee, trash bags that funded someone's vacation. This is how smart Aldi shoppers think. Not weekly deals, not seasonal specials, permanent solutions to recurring expenses. Most people chase the flashy Aldi Finds and limited time offers. Meanwhile, these quiet champions sit on shelves waiting for someone to realize they're getting restaurant quality tools and commercial grade supplies at prices that seem like mistakes. Start looking. Start asking yourself, what am I buying repeatedly elsewhere that I could buy once at Aldi? The answer will save you more money than any coupon or sale ever will. If this changed how you shop, hit subscribe, drop a comment. What's your buy once Aldi find? I want to add it to the list. Check out the video on screen for more hidden gems. I'll see you in the next one.